it true, in virtue of programs, that consciousness might be ascribed truly to future conceivable computers? I think you've said that they might properly be ascribed concepts.
I think that they might properly be ascribed concepts, yes. But I think there's a difficulty with words like consciousness or even purpose and intelligence, freedom, any of these words. And that's basically not a factual difference. Not a factual difficulty, because I don't see any reason in principle to doubt that in fact you could have a computer system which had the same sorts of events going in it, computational events, which we have in our minds when we, for instance, make a free choice. I think it's a moral difficulty. I think that once you agree to take the scare quotes off, words like purpose and intelligence and freedom, and you say, if you're prepared to say that a particular computer program or robot really is free, for example, then what you're saying is that it's part of your moral universe, and that all things being equal, you've got to respect its purposes, unless they clash too much with your own. Now, I think that's a very strong moral thing to say. I personally wouldn't want to see the day in which we said that. I would want to keep a distinction between the purposes of naturally evolved creatures, including chickens and cows, and the purposes, in quotes, of artificially created creatures, such as computer programs. But I think I should say that that's my view. It certainly isn't a view that would be shared by everybody in AI. I think most people in AI would say that since I've agreed that in principle there's no factual difference here, they would want to go the whole way and say that in principle there could be a computer which was really conscious, which really had purposes, which was really intelligent.
Mm-hmm. So we think and have beliefs, and computers think in inverted commas and have beliefs in inverted commas. Is the difference between those two contentions only one about, well, of a moral character? Did I understand you?
Well, at the moment, it's a difference of fact. I mean, even the most powerful and impressive AI programs that we've got today hardly begin to scratch the surface of the sort of power and complexity that the human mind has got. So there's no question whatsoever that you can't use these terms except in a very weak sense about today's programs. Again, I personally believe that that will always be true. I don't actually believe that in practice we will ever build a computer like HAL in the film 2001: A Space Odyssey. I don't think it'll in practice happen.